What does good health feel like? When a lot of people think of good health, they think of like this hyper energetic state where you're hyper, you got tons of energy, you're feeling super happy all the time. You feel like screaming, you feel like singing, you feel like dancing. Sometimes when people think of good health, they think of that. They think of like pure energy. Now, there are so many factors that can decide whether you're in good health or not. But let's introduce another idea. What do stress hormones do to the body? Because there's a lot of stress hormones like cortisol. You know, if you have excess, of other hormones, it can also put you in an excited state. They call it neuroexcitation, where everything's excited. All the cells are moving in your body and you're jumping around. And you come up and you come down. So you got to keep in mind, when we talk about mood, when we talk about the way that you're behaving, there's not a lot you can tell in terms of health when we look at the way that you're behaving. Because stress hormones can make you excited. Stress hormones can make you temporarily happy. That's true. Good health may not put you in a super elevated state. It might make you a little bit more calm, right? It might put you in a little bit more calm state where you're thinking clearly. And you got to realize there's multiple factors in health that will decide if you're a healthy person. When you're trying to say, oh, this person is behaving a certain way because their health isn't good or their health is good, there's not a lot you can deduce from that. Someone's behavior can be a certain way for all sorts of reasons, for literally all sorts of reasons. And you have to keep that in mind when we speak about health. You want to keep an open mind in health. And you want to look for other factors in health. Overall mood, well-being, maybe get a lab test or something of the sort. But, you can't just judge that one thing based on behavior.